generation, the pharmaceutical industry is undergoing a massive digital shift, redefining how drugs are developed, manufactured, and delivered. Today, we are going to explore how artificial intelligence, big data, and automation, how they are revolutionizing this pharmaceutical industry. So, we are very fortunate to have Mr. Akhilesh Sharma, who is Assistant General Manager at Intas Pharmaceuticals. He is with us. And Mr. Akhilesh is having more than 15 years of experience. He has worked with various Indian multinational pharmaceutical companies, and his expertise spans across multiple verticals in healthcare, including pharma, nephrology, biosimilar, immunology, urology, uro-oncology, and sales key account management. And his role comprises of business development, project scoping and implementation, portfolio management, as well as profit and loss accountability and management. I welcome you, sir, to this session. Over to you. So,
Thank you. Am I audible?
very much, sir.
Thank you so much, Shamandeep, for such a warm welcome, and I'm glad that you have invited me.
Thank
And
you.
so, can I share my screen? Can we start the meeting?
Yes, sir, yes.
Okay, just a moment. Is my screen visible?
Yes, very much. But, sir, it's not full screen, your
Okay.
PPT.
I think I didn't get the complete control on this.
So, you will first have to make it full screen, then you have to share it again.
All right. I think some technical glitches is there.
So there is one option you have to use that Alt Tab function. First, you have to make the PPT full screen, then you have to use Alt Tab to come on the full screen.
Because we are more accustomed to the Zoom meeting, I think some different features are there, I
Okay.
guess.
At this point, ma'am, we can just full screen by just clicking on this cup button at the magnifying at the full screen options are downwards where there is magnification, sir. Yes, sir. This one cup
This,
button. That's yes, this one,
this
sir.
one?
Yes, sir.
Here,
No, the logo for full screen.
magnifying, sir. But just besides the magnifying.
This.
Just here, sir. Just
Yes.
yes. This button, sir.
Actually,
Third,
here,
third
one second.
where it is written 64%. Besides that, there is a cup button, sir. Cup. Besides down.
Set. Let me do it again. Okay, I understand. Now it's full screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's good to go, sir.
All right. So it is a presenter way or the
Can you repeat?
is it this presenter view or the full screen is coming?
So this is the full screen.
Okay. So uh, one second. Because I am not able to see anything else apart from this. I don't know what is happening.
Yes, sir. You won't be able to see anything else
Okay.
from the
No
presentation.
issue, sir. We are on the back end. We are supporting. No
I
issue, sir.
understand. Okay. Okay. Sorry for those glitches. My apologies. So
No
again,
worries.
okay. Thank you so much for inviting me, and I'm going to take an important session on the uh, topic, which is shaping the future of pharma marketing. Myself, Akhilesh, and I'm working with Intas Pharmaceutical. So let's start the presentation. So pharma marketing comes a long way. So it has evolved from traditional methods to complex digital driven strategies. Right now we are experiencing, and post COVID, it is more frequently we are adopting these new norms. So in today's landscape, so we requires lots of agility, innovation, and understanding of these technological trends. So definitely there are some key challenges in current pharma marketing. So definitely there are regulatory restrictions and compliance issues. So are we accustomed, are we aware about these restrictions? Patient data privacy is a concern. Right now, as we are experiencing more data driven solutions, so privacy is there. So privacy concern is there. So increased competition and market saturation, because every company wants to do different things, and definitely in coming years that it has been reaching to the market saturations, and we have to be, make ourselves viable to the competitions. Last but very important, shifting customer expectations towards the digital and personalized experiences. So there are four key trends which drive the four critical capabilities of pharma. Patient in control. It is more applied in the chronic segment, and because the patient you are enrolling, they are converting into your revenue generations. Involvement of more rapid in smart technologies, that you will have some more data driven science in places. Agility of survival, which will flourish more extreme partnership collaboration. This era is more about a collaborative approach. And definitely there is a need of the continuous innovations, which will definitely help us, enable us, empower us to mitigate the risk, and it has to be compliance savvy. So now the expectation of patients and healthcare professionals are also getting changed day by day. In my point of view, though it is my personal opinion, there's a trust deficit there in the healthcare professions. Majority of patients perceives that the system doesn't care about them. There's a discrepancy on the doctor's hand. They overestimate the patient satisfaction. There is a data which says one in four patient avoid care either due to high cost or inconvenience. So how are we ready to mitigate or to bridge these gaps? These questions, I leave you with this question, and we'll discuss this later. So how to bridge this gap? How to overcome this gap? So there is the need of the hour to do a complete patient journey mapping. So we have to employ design thinking for patient experiences, and we have to foster a holistic approach to the patient engagement. So we have to move beyond linear processes, customer journey mapping, reframe the conversation as a human-centric endeavor with the emotion at the heart. So these are the emerging trend. These all words are not more no taboo to you. So artificial intelligence, big data, Internet of Medical Things, virtual reality, digital therapeutics, remote patient monitorings, so more and so on. But if you ask me, the personalizing marketing is the new norm. So we have more AI and data analytics to predictive insights. We have to leverage big data to tailor marketing campaigns, enhancing customer experiences through seamless digital interactions. So are we ready for these challenges or these changes? Because everyone now needs a customized approach. Either they are patients or they are healthcare professionals or your customers or doctors. So the power of a data-driven decision making. So data analytics transforms how pharmaceutical companies understand. One second. Insights help data analytics transform how pharmaceutical companies understand their audience. You are having more electronic health records, which are empowering you to predict so many things. You are having a prescription tracking. You have data on like a COVID. We have a lots of data in place, and it is enlightening us what would be the way forward for future challenges. The insights also helping us to predict healthcare professional behaviors, their prescribing behaviors, and of course the patient adherence. And accordingly, the customized marketing approaches can be adopted. So big data and analytics, what we were discussing in the last few slides, I want to emphasize more in this slide. India's health data market is estimated to grow at a pace of 21% CAGR. So on the right side of my slide, there are two names are featuring Innovator and Tricog. Tricog is a Bangalore-based company, and they are the pioneer in AI-powered cardiac care solutions. And you would be surprised to know they have achieved a remarkable milestone of impacting 10 million lives globally with their remote solutions. So as I've told you in live slides, electronic health records, they are allowing faster data rescues, promote key healthcare qualities indicators to organizations, and improve public health surveillance by immediately reporting disease outbreaks, as I quoted the example of COVID. So, as per this research, big global data is expected to gain more than $34.27 by 2027 by CAGR of 2020, CAGR of 22%. Besides the meaningful data, analytics segment states data will raise to $68 million. So predictive analytics in healthcare. So this predictive analytics strives to warn disease clinicians and the healthcare professionals about the reoccurrence of the disease, or for take an example for patients, how many comorbidities this patient can have in the future and how to control them. Artificial intelligence algorithm, they can fed us with recorded and real data for insightful predictions and the solutions. So these digital technologies are empowering us to foresee the future, to prepare ourselves to tackle the challenges, to provide the more customized solution to the patients. So this slide might be looking like a science fiction, but this is no more science fiction. The 3D printing market in India is poised for significant growth with a CAGR of 21.6%. Pandodrum, uh, there is a company, has extensive capabilities in building 3D functional tissues through a combination of cell, gels, and cell modulators. And these tissues are being used to check a medication's effect on these tissues. So this is the era, as I've told you, the personalized solutions, customized solution to the patients, and the tissue model and drug delivery systems. This you post COVID, this particular terminology you have heard a lot, the telemedicines. So telemedicine has become a bridge for direct patient communication. You would agree with me. But what for us as a pharmaceutical healthcare professionals? So pharmaceutical companies need to collaborate with telehealth platforms for integrated marketing strategies. I just came across this article in Springer which talks about in artificial hand hygiene applications, which can deliver behavioral change, though it requires further evaluation. But yes, so kind of the gamification, what will I touch in my subsequent slides in brief. So these things are happening now. Social media is no more only for the social interaction. Social listening tools help understand patient and healthcare professionals' feedback. Engaging content such as infographics, expert discussions boost brand credibility. So, how effectively we are using these platforms, this we should ask to us. Gamification, what I was discussing in my last slide, and interactive content. So, interactive tool and gamification can educate both patient and healthcare professionals. It could be a good tool to create an awareness amongst the societies about treatment pathways and drug efficacies, online quizzes, educational games, and patient journey simulation. So, pharmaceutical gamification can definitely, what I believe, positively change patient and healthcare professional behavior. So, leveraging influencer in the medical field. I just came to know, though I have also, I don't know how many of you watched this interview of Dr. S.K. Sareen. He is the head of Indian Institute of Biliary Sciences, Delhi, and he is the key stalwart and a big name in his domain. And he took a session on a liver health, and immediately there were 10 million views and 5,000 comments within few seconds. So you can understand from where I'm coming and what I want to establish, trying to establish here. So the collaboration with key opinion leaders and healthcare influencers to enhance the trust amongst the patient, to create more awareness, and to have a good collaboration. So authentic storytelling through patient experiences will further add more credibility, and definitely a good content will raise the noise level of your brand. So this is the question what we should ask to ourselves. Are we ready to revolutionize the healthcare industries? So the increasing use of virtual realities, artificial intelligence, biosensor, health apps, robots, telehealth, predictive analytics, cloud computing, electronic health records, They all those plethora of the things have allowed healthcare organization to satisfy the user's demand and high quality and safer healthcare services. Rather, I would say more predictable solutions, more customized solutions. Again, these emerging healthcare trends, what we have been experiences largely post-COVID, put the medical practitioner in the better position to handle in hospitalization and post-hospitalization patients' health-related data. As I've said in my last few slides, telemedicine, each and every hospitals, the telemedicines and the telecommunication with the patients is not a taboo more. Every day now there are two shifts of a healthcare professional or a doctor. One shift meets the patient physically, but now there are so many patients, specifically the disease like nephrology and oncology. So a healthcare professional or a subject matter expert are reaching to those territories with the help of these platforms. Most important part, the regulatory compliance and digital ethics. So, navigating the fine lines between innovation and regulation, that we have to understand the importance of this, and adopting ethical marketing practices to ensure compliance and patient safety, because this is a new emerging uh, trend, and definitely the compliance are also evolving, ethics are also evolving, regulatory compliance are also evolving day by day, and it is going to be more stringent at the authorities will be finding more loopholes, and these concerns needs to be mitigated. So we have to reimagining the customer engagement, customer centricity, and the center centricity. So so we are shifting from the omni-channel to the hyper personalization approach, because data is empowering us to provide more and more customized solutions. So we have to, as I've told you, we have to adopt the customer centric approach. So we have to communicate frequently, taking feedbacks, cross selling, increase retention, and communicate. As I've said to my team, day by day, communicate, communicate, and communicate. So we have to also optimizing the representation interaction for highest value engagements. We have to reimagine our marketing, moving from product centric to the customer centric, rather the center centric institution. So we have to institutionalize our engagements as well. And definitely this will further flourish the ecosystem of partnership. And for pharma companies, embracing collaborations can elevate their position as significant player with this ecosystem. So there is a care management improvement, disruptive care, path technology and enabled optimization will add lots of value to the health system. And this is the most important part of my slide, a skill for the future workforce. So as I said, stay curious, stay relevant. So this is the need of the hour, to emphasize more and more upon reskilling and continuous learning, the way we are doing right now. Leverage skill platforms for the flexible talent sourcing. We should ask to ourselves, do we have the future workforce with us? If not, so what is our future plan? So are we working on this domain or not? So the key takeaways, what I want to summarize, the patient-centric shifts like addressing patient expectation and improving trust are crucial for the effective management. Strategic cost management, companies need to embrace technology like artificial intelligence for efficiency and cost optimizations. Enhanced customer engagement, as I told, the more customized approaches and moving forward personalized rather than omnichannel strategies to meet evolved customer needs. Patient intimacy, we have to prioritize understanding patient journeys to create more personalized and impactful experiences. Data science integration, embrace data-driven strategies to optimize drug development and marketing. Extreme partnership, build a strong collaboration to leverage shared resources and accelerate innovations. What I discussed in my last slide, where I was discussing more in ecosystem like a telemedicine, is one platform where the pharmaceutical company should look at seriously, and then workforce shaping, the most important for what I believe, the transition from a static workforce planning to the dynamic skilled force approaches for the agility. So this is a holistic, brief discussion what I have prepared for today, and I'm okay. Uh, Thank you for your patience, and I'm glad to hear from you, and we can further discuss if you have any questions or query.
Yeah, hello. Hi, sir. My name is Lakshay.
Yes, Lakshay.
So I want to ask, like, we have discussed the impact of AI and data science on pharma sector, but if we look for the India, there is still a huge gap, what we call the rural and urban divide.
Hmm.
Whether we discuss about the number of doctors, so and infrastructure. So using this, how can we target that particular part of India, which we need the improvement?
See, I believe this, as I discussed in the brief, that telemedicine is a big elephant in the room, and it is further evolving day by day. For the pharmaceutical, as I've told, the telemedicine, this is something what we should must as a healthcare professional must should think seriously upon it. How we can collaborate with digital platform so that we can do more and more engagement. As far as something, the question what I, if I'm right, if I clearly understood, uh, right now even governments we have those so many remote solution. Even you would be surprised to know now the dialysis are being managed remotely. So nephrologists are hardly 2400 in India, and I want to quote here our Gujarat dialysis program. There are 200 centers which are digitally monitored every day, and there is no nephrologist are sitting over there. There are only dialysis technicians who are managing the show, and one civil hospitals or a state hospitals are monitoring these centers remotely. I think these kind of models can be adopted in other disease areas as well. I think, am I right, Lakshay? You want to emphasize this part?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like basically, how can we use the telemedicines and AI to improve that particular sector of area so that
Yes,
we
it
need
is
less
being used.
doctors and
It
we
is
can
being
create a big impact on that.
Yes. As far as concerned government part, we have to build more and more robust healthcare system where we have the rural digital dispensaries where, right, can definitely connect with the metros where more specialists are sitting and practicing, and then we can no mitigate this bridge. But definitely there is long way to go, and it needs strong willpower, and there's a definitely need to build more infrastructure towards this area. Yes. I
Okay,
hope I
so
summarized your question.
yes, sir, definitely. Also, like we are like talking about the government, so I'm looking for this year budget. So it's about like 99 crore for the mental health particular that case, which is
Yes,
about like 1 to 1.5% of total budget.
rural budget.
So, isn't that calculate the negligence on the mental health? Like, if we talk about this year budget, like I feel like it's still undertreated. So, what are your thoughts about that?
I agree with you, but though I am not don't consider myself a subject matter expert to make more comment on this side, but definitely these are the definitely we should think seriously upon these areas, and I think this digital solutions can definitely would be a path breaking no things in this domain too.
Okay, sure, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Laksha.
Anyone else? So there is no question.
Also, sir, can you share your any social media under like LinkedIn or something like that where we can connect and see what are the new things that you are working on in future?
Definitely, definitely. So my credentials are with Chitkara. Even my last slide, there was a QR code. I can share you again. Is my slide visible to you?
No, sir.
No, sir. You have to share it again.
Okay. Again, the same problem I'm facing. What I was facing starting this session. I don't know. Okay, I'll share my credentials to Amandeep or Ravinder sir. They will float the same on the WhatsApp group.
Yes, so we will broadcast it to the learners.
Okay, sure,
Good
sir.
evening,
Thank
sir.
Very good evening.
Sir, I'm Nitish Singh from Chitkara University,
Your
Himachal
voice is
Pradesh.
not audible. Can you speak a bit loud?
Sir, I'm from Chitkara University, Himachal Pradesh. Hello. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, Nitish, no, you are audible.
Thank you. Sir, actually, I'm in my eighth semester of B Pharmacy.
Again, your voice is breaking somehow. Amandeep, are you also facing the same problem?
Yes, a little bit. Nitish,
Now
can you?
audible, sir?
Yes, and now you're audible.
Sir, I'm in the eighth semester of my B Pharmacy,
All right.
and I want to ask, as you mentioned, skills for the future workforce.
Yes.
So I want to ask, as a fresher, what skills we have to learn to work in these new technologies like AI.
So you want to know more how you can prepare yourself for the future challenges, Nitish?
Yes, sir. As a fresher, I am in the eighth semester, so I want to work in future in sales and marketing in pharma.
Right.
So I want to ask, so how to on which skills I shift my workforce from the land work or groundwork to AI and these new coming tools.
So very good question, Nitish. The See, as I've told you, bit you have to be stay curious about what developments are going on, right?
Okay.
So, as I've told you, telemedicine largely for the healthcare professional and the patients. But how marketer I am utilizing this platform to increase my revenues or to make my strategy more sharpen and more relevant. This is
Yes, sir.
something is the need of the hour what we should adopt as a marketer,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So this is can only happen when I will be understanding the latest development. I am having my eagle eyes what is going on in this pharmaceutical industry. Then definitely there are certain uh, course or books I can suggest you, and if you are the part of Chitkara, I know they are well in advance and they are
Yes, sir.
no.
Yes, sir. I actually want to know from which platform we can learn these new skills and new techniques.
See, they get regarding the artificial intelligence. You have plethora of course on LinkedIn Learning. This is a free domain you can use. But
Yes, sir.
if you are part of course, you might be the part of Chitkara, and I have personally go through their curriculum. They have included these nuances and these new technologies and new learnings in their curriculum. So definitely,
Yes, sir.
and if you have some specific, so I can, you can drop me an email, and I can definitely suggest you more on this area,
Okay,
Nitish.
okay, sure, sir, sure, sure. Can I ask one question more?
Yes,
Sir,
yes.
when as a fresher we go on the field work, sales and marketing after our B pharmacy,
Okay.
is there any compulsion that we have to do MBA or like higher studies for the enhancing our promotion and work activity in the
So
field?
are you in sales now?
No, sir. I'm currently studying the eighth semester of my B pharmacy, and further, I want to working in sales and marketing in pharma.
Okay. So it depends. Actually, no, I have been gone through this journey. I'm also a pharma graduate and an MBA and then so on. So one
Yes,
thing
sir.
what I want to suggest you have to have this is a very diverse segment. And
Yes, sir.
I don't know whether you have taken my previous session or not. My last session was on scope on pharmaceutical industries and
No, sir. It's my first present that I attend
okay,
with you.
okay. So all right. Okay. So this is my bad luck.
No, no, sorry, it's fine.
No, no,
Uh,
I'm just kidding. See, as I told you, it's a very diverse segment. So you have various streams. So you and
yes,
now this segment is specifically evolving day by day. So you have the regulatory is one, compliance is one, then pharmacovigilance is there, manufacturing is there, R&D, F&Ds are there, QA and QC is there, pharma marketing is there, supply chain.
yes,
There are
sir.
so many diverse segments are there. Specifically, you are
Yes,
talking about the pharma marketing, so generally pharma marketing and sales. Though here the two
yes, sir.
different
Sales and
segments,
marketing.
sales and marketing. See, sales is very though
Different thing, yes, sir.
somehow
Yes, sir.
he
Sales is
lives.
different thing.
Pardon.
Hello.
Yes, Nitish, you were saying something.
I'm just sir. I think I sense sales and marketing is the
Sales
most
and
different thing.
marketing.
Yes,
See, sales and marketing. If you are talking to here, once we unlike other departments here in sales and marketing, there are two different segments in pharmaceutical industry. The
yes, sir.
the marketing is more on product management, and the people who are more having the brand responsibilities and taking care of product life cycles. Here, the sales, you have a direct interaction with the customers, and you are the revenue generator for the company. But
Yes, sir.
rather, this is my personal opinion, and I firmly believe you want to grow in the pharmaceutical company in the dynamic field of sales and marketing. You should definitely take seriously sales part also, because until
Okay, okay.
unless you will not make yourself part of the revenue generation process, you you know cannot be in the position to
I'm not
increase your
able
sales.
to guide them. Yes, sir.
Yes. Moreover, at the learning curve part, you will be more on the customer side. And once you will be reaching to the position where you will be delving upon the strategies, so your strategy would be more relevant, more sharpened, and more uh, acceptable in the
Effective.
market.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Thank you so much, sir, for your guidance
Thank
and
you.
opinion.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Have a nice day, sir.
Same to you.
So, anyone else?
Hi, sir. Actually, I have one more question. Like recently, I got my full body checkup. Like I have done it once in a year. So what I found is basically I lack in with multiple vitamins like D3 or B12. So I observe as an Indian, we focus on a curative care than preventive care. So, like, how can we create awareness regarding that? In like, we can basically do that in daily lifestyle activities, so that we are not that particular. We have don't have to reach that particular curative care. We can do the preventive care itself. Like, if we do something on our own, like then they suggest like, yeah, like you are not doctor, you can just read on the Google and do this thing. So, like, how can we create that particular positive awareness among the people?
Actually, the awareness sounds a small word, but actually, it needs a religious effort and some committed efforts from the government and the healthcare industry both. Until unless these thought process will not align together, so awareness will not, this actual mean of awareness will not be, you know, fulfilled. So, getting aware, one thing definitely the education is one part, which
Yes,
is because the irony of Indian subcontinent is this: hardly 30% of the people are reaching to the tertiary care centers, right?
yes,
The because of this lacuna, even rather I would say these health basic health informations, and this should be the part of, this is my belief, though I might not be my thoughts will not be aligned with many organizations, but this should be the part of our curriculum. Until unless we will not start working from the grass root and ground level, this awareness, the meaning of awareness, will not be achieved the way you are talking about, Lakshay. And for us, we should be, though the who are the part of healthcare professional, we are also a responsible people in the society, and definitely we should put our uh, role, we should play our role at our level to create more and more awareness. Rather, here is a one cautionary things I would rather suggest, that we should not more dependent on the Google. I will not encourage this habit that you should immediately reach to the Google. Will give you the Google thoughts are not very specific; they are very diverse,
yes,
right?
sir.
So rather, I would suggest, and this is my advice, definitely anyone should reach to the healthcare facilities and to the subject matter experts to reach any conclusion. But as you rightly said, the awareness is the need of the hour in India,
Yes.
definitely. But
Like,
it has improved a lot. That is
yes,
also a true, because as I've shown in one quoted an example in my slides where I was discussing about Dr. S.K. Sareen. I think such things needs to be, do on a regular basis, so that people can understand in their own language. Gamification and quizzes, as I will also touch in a brief in my slide, this is also one way to educate people and healthcare professional both. So this is again, as told you, the companies are working in this domain. You have now many games for how to keep you hydrated. I have also discussed one AI hand hygiene
yes,
app,
yes,
which is right now, which are also educating people. So yes, the work is going on, but as I told you, the long way to go.
yes, sir. Definitely. Like, I have checked the government campaign recently. They launched a campaign with like you should use 10% less oil in your food itself.
Yes,
So like
Right.
we need more of that. Like we can create awareness like
Yes,
that in
yes. So
multiple
again, as
places.
told you, now this is more on what governments know thinks about these. Like right now, the government is talking about more about non millets, and one example you have quoted. And since I am associated more with the nephrology, so government is also doing great work in the nephrology domain too, to provide affordable dialysis to the chronic kidney disease patients.
Yes,
One example I've quoted about Gujarat dialysis program, and now this model is being adopted in Telangana and Pondicherry as well.
yes, definitely. Like for India, there is a long way to go to reach that particular
Absolutely.
level.
But we have to start from somewhere, right?
Yes, yes, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So, Akash, you can also ask your question. Sir, Akash Gupta has a question.
Yes, Akash, you are on mute.
So actually, can I read the question? His question is
Yes,
basically,
yes.
he said that he has done his Bachelor of Arts. Now he is pursuing his MBA in pharmaceutical management. So can
Mhm.
he grow his career in regulatory affairs or quality assurance?
See, quality assurance and quality control. There are two uh, highly technological driven segments. So there, the people who are more on a pharma in pharmaceutics or microbiology or MS in microbiology would be more preferred if you are particularly talking about the quality control and quality assurance. And since, as I've told you, it is more on a subject matter expert domain. But definitely, in my opinion, if you have a good uh, strong communication, so you should opt, or you should think seriously more on sales and marketing. You will have better future over there rather than regulatory affairs. And though you have to, or else you have to do apart from this pharma management, you have to you can go to the other specific domain like patent law and other things. Maybe then if you go to those segments, but I have to be very transparent with you, Akash.
So next, I hope Akash got his answer. Yes. So next we have Sanjay. He has raised his hand. Sanjay, please unmute yourself.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, I'm
Good
Sanjay
afternoon.
Jana from West Bengal, sir. Sir,
Yes.
currently, sir, I am working as a PMT executive, sir. Sir, I have a question, sir. According to you, sir, what strategy or sir, what AI skill one should have to make the unique marketing strategy one step ahead towards the future, sir? Is there any specific skill currently in the market?
Can you come again, Sanjay?
Sir, is there any specific skills currently in the market to
Specific
make the
what?
unique marketing
Specific
strategy?
specific
Specific AI
what?
related skills, sir.
Acha.
AI
Okay,
skills,
okay,
sir,
okay.
to make the marketing strategy towards the future marketing.
See, as I will told you, no, as if you are already in a pharma marketing in a product management, so you have certain products to handle, right? So your first approach should be how your marketing strategies are relevant to your doctors and patients both, right? So I
Yes,
don't
sir.
know, I don't know in which segment you are, but to engage and to aware and to position your brand in a domain, so there cannot be one skill or one segment I can suggest you, because it depends where you want to position your no brand. See, as I quoted one example of gamification and quizzes. So do you think this is something a need gap in your patient journey mapping where you can position your brand? So it will more empower you to give some customized solution. So there cannot be a generic thing in a product life cycle if you want to grow or think seriously about your brand. So right now I cannot suggest you something that you can do this and then these results will come, until unless you will not have a proper patient journey mapping. What all are the touch base where patients are going and where you want to position your brand. In India, each one of us first reaches to the family physicians, right? Then some, if there are certain different segments where if you have a specific disease domain, they refer to the other no specialist. And then then this how this patient, and a different level, there are different medication treatment modalities and diagnostics comes into the place. So you should ask to yourself, what is the need gap and where I want to position my brand. Then accordingly we can discuss know more specifically with you. So Sanjay, I would suggest, if you're not at this platform at least, but if you can drop me a mail and can you specifically mention your concern, so I would be in the better position to suggest you.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sanjay.
So now we have Vatsal Garg. Vatsal, can you unmute and ask your question?
A very good afternoon, sir. So my
Good
name is
afternoon.
Vatsal, and sir, my question is like we have different MRs to go to the doctors and pitch them their products. What in the future we can do to like pitch the products to the doctor in online mode? Is there any way?
To pitch the product in online way.
Yes, sir.
So
Like
what?
with MR, like he does the detailing and all. Is there any way we can remind the doctor, the brand? The MR will do its own work, but
See, yes, actually, I will be very blunt and very transparent to you, Vatsal. These strategies, see, you can have your customer specific strategies, what you can handle on individual basis. But until unless there would not be an organizational perspective,
mhm.
right?
Yes,
So, right, so then only some unanimous things can happen. But as a I would address your first two three words. Okay, there are so many medical representative and how to register your presence in customers mind. Rather I
yes.
would take this part first. See, you have to be differentiate, as Alrise and Jacked Out says, differentiate or die, right?
Okay.
You have to differentiate in your approach. For first of all, where you want to position yourself. Doctor also a human being. Until
Yes.
unless you will not make a connect with them, until unless you will not know, you if you only you will not come out only a customer thought process, until unless you
Mhm.
will not considering them as a your partner, then only you will be creating a good equity with them. Then definitely there are some marketing, your head office definitely would be carving out some good strategies, no, to enable and empower you to develop your equity with them. So I
Yes.
hope you will be utilizing them. And but at your local and regional specific strategies, you are the king of your territory. Until unless you will not first of all, you should be working on your key development areas, on your communications, on your product knowledge, then your competitors, what are they doing, and accordingly you can make your regional specific strategies to engage those customers. But
Okay, sir.
yes, yes, Vatsal.
Uh, Sir, but like everyone says, like build a relation with doctor
Yes.
and like do the RCPL and other strategies like that.
Mhm.
But I think I just don't understand what are the strategies to make a relation with doctors.
See, I'll tell you. There are two, three things. Reciprocity is a word, right?
Yes.
Reciprocity means, I'll give you an example. Have you ever observed Domino's only give one pizza free with once you buy pizza on Wednesday only?
Okay, sir. I
Okay.
haven't seen.
Apollo, if you go to the Apollo pharmacy, they give you some points. Once you do repurchase, again you can redeem them.
Yes.
Zomato is also giving. So there are so many things. What are they doing? They are creating a hook.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
because they Domino's smartly they have the data in place and they have observed they having the lowest footfall in Wednesday only. So how to
Mm.
improve that sale? Immediately, why on Wednesday? The
Yes.
lowest footfall they were facing, and immediately what they have coined these strategies, and now you see the college guys and some people who are living alone and immediately they are using this, and immediately they have compensated their entire monthly sale while this the coining this scheme on Wednesday. Simply, I got an example of Apollo. So they are retaining their customers.
Mm.
Until unless you will not create a hook in your customers mind and customers life, What is the position of Vatsal in your in a doctor's mind? How is he considering you? If I
Okay.
say close your eyes and think about orange, so one orange bowl will come in your mind. If I'll say a word of orange in a different Chinese language, you will not understand because your mind is not capable to imagine it. You should think, how am I positioning my customer's life? Is he taking all those 49 people who are visiting him, or
Okay.
have I created certain kind of dependability in his life? So, am I a good communicator, good subject matter expert if I'm promoting my product? Do I have a good therapeutic knowledge and he's considering me seriously? Yes, this guy has a complete knowledge about this product. Number one. And number two, he's in the position to help me. If I'm a PG student, so
Okay.
how can you help him? You can help him. You have to understand your customer profiling. So customer profiling is very important. As we say and we generalize use this statement while during our interviews, this that the job of salesman is to identify the need and sales satisfy the need. These is not only sales or marketing jargon until unless you not understand the importance of these lines.
Okay, sir.
And customer profiling is something you should definitely work upon. So how good I know my customer, and then you have your you can carve out or craft your own strategies, customer specific strategies. As I have told you in my slides, no, this era is more for the customized centric approaches rather than the generalized.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hmm. Thank you, Watson. So, anyone else? So I think this is the time to wrap up the session. So thank you so much. Um I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to our esteemed speaker, Mr. Akhilesh Sharma, for his valuable insights. Basically, this whole session was not just on the digital transformation of pharmaceutical industry. It is also about how digitalization is basically transforming the public health here. So, to all the learners of online MBA and all the other participants which are not even part of online MBA, thank you so much for your engagement and for your thoughtful questions. So, your participation, it has greatly enriched the experience of everyone. So, I would like to reiterate our sincere thanks to all of you on behalf of Chitkara University Online. So maybe we will continue to apply the knowledge that we have gained to our respective fields and let us stay connected and continue these important conversation. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much and have a great evening.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, Amandeep.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.